Hello. Now, as you might be able to tell, I look a little bit like somewhat of an accident. I look like I jumped directly into any sort of body of water I could find in my nearby vicinity, but don't worry, it's just an regular stormy day in Denmark. As you might be able to tell, I've even freaking gills on my fingies, and you'll be able to tell also because I look like someone who just got out of a... Well, that's not too bad. But I do look like someone who just got out of a Miss Wet T-shirt contest. But you know what? It's a nice rainy day. The gods of thunder, Thor, are freaking raining all hell upon us outside. So why not just sit down with some nice, delicious, wet chips and snacks. And then let's answer some questions. After I've taken a shower, that is. Oh my god. Oh no! I'm like an anime character that gets sick after touching rain. You know what? Shower can wait. For now, I just want to enjoy pleasant warm clothes and wet snacks. Polar Bunny, Scribbs, did you move into a house or I just moved into a bigger apartment? My other one was incredibly small and I found out that my mother's been very nice to me because she's been keeping back all the insults that she had about my old apartment, and now that I've moved here, she was like, well, you know what, Scribbs, that's not what she calls me my actual name, but she says like, oh, Scribbs, you know, this place is much better because the other place, I gotta be frank with you, it was a piece of shit. And I do agree with her. The other apartment I lived in smelled like smoke all the time because my neighbors were constant tobacco lovers. And it was also just sort of an old, like, 80s apartment, so I'm happy to be in something new. Even though it's not completely ideal with location and everything, I'm quite happy with it, even though it does add a little bit of extra echo to my videos, which I hope to get rid of sometime soon. What if Puffball make Henry Stickmin too? They did. It was like freaking 7 in the series, or 5 in the series. But yeah, I get what you mean. I think you would like mean making it all the way from the beginning, making a new, completing the mission. I don't think they're gonna do that. I still stick by sort of my theory that I think they're pretty much done for now. They've been working, or Puffball has been working on this one project for freaking over a decade now. So it's completely understandable to me that if they need any sort of break from the Henry Stickmin collection, because it's a very small team, and I think they would also like to move on to other things, but who knows? Maybe. They didn't really conclusively end it, but it did sort of feel like they were moving in that direction. Hybrid Destroyer. Scribbs, I must ask, when are you doing your next reading your comments? The BC, last time you did one, not many people asked questions or just asked the same, like when he's gonna make a Discord server. I hope that helps answer your question a bit. Ah, okay, until more people ask questions, I don't think he'll make another one for a while, which really sucks since I really like them. Yeah, pretty sure a lot of work gets put into them in terms of editing too. Good point, I always forget that YouTubers have to edit their videos, so that is a key factor as well, I guess. Well, here I am. I'm making another one now, and I will admit it's actually not as bad in terms of editing. It's actually pretty fun to just sit and edit, so it's not really that. But yeah, it really does come down to like, people don't really have a lot of questions to ask. People usually just ask sort of the same stuff, and occasionally I even forget the questions that I've answered, so I sort of feel like I repeat myself at times. Which I think was the same reason that Jacksepticeye decided to stop reading their comments, but I'm not anywhere near like the 100 episode reading your comments mark like he is, so I'm still gonna continue this for a while. I've just been very busy. But yes, editing is a huge part of my video. It's the biggest part of my videos. I upload freaking like usually 40-minute episodes of whatever I'm playing, which is a bad trend since I want to upload like twice a day. I should probably go for more like 10 to 20-minute marks, but still, when I have to go through 40 minutes of footage meticulously and check whether or not if I made mistakes, yeah, that's the most lengthy and boring part about producing videos, I think. So not only is it just a key factor, it is literally the thing that takes up the most time in production. If I could just upload a video, or if I could just record a video and ship that off to an editor, oh my god, I would love that. I get why big YouTubers want freaking editors. It's so tedious. Jack Attack at Scribbs. This isn't Twitter, my good man. You can just ask me directly. Is your icon based off of Adventures with Anxiety? Yes, it is. And it's actually pretty funny because I have always like been a huge fan of Nikki Chase, the creator of Adventures with Anxiety. They make a lot of really like really provocative stuff. Not like in terms of like it's lewd or anything, but they make a lot of like, say, more political stuff. They make some actually pretty decent art, like arty games. Like, their games always say something, and that's what I find really cool about them as a developer. And I really love the art style of what's called Adventures with Anxiety. So that was actually my main inspiration for my profile picture. My dream is to have the profile picture of this channel made by Nikki Chase. Something that is never gonna happen, but oh my god, I would scream. What the heck is space milk? I don't know. Ask Eritonati. I don't know. Hyper Story, again, could you bring back the end screen quotes, please? I already did, even though you probably already know that because I wrote that directly to you. But yes, at the end of the video, there is sort of a little, it's not really a hidden Easter egg, but it's something that I've just sort of decided to change up for every episode, just to sort of leave off on a good note. And if you go to the very end of the video, you'll see what I mean. So you're a Jaden Animations fan? Cool. Yes, I am, as a matter of fact. Fuck! Did I break my headset? I better not have broken my headset. It's so expensive. But yes, this is my Ari plushie. I don't have like any YouTuber merch actually at all except that little plushie, and I think that goes to show a little bit of how big of a fan of Jaden Animations I am. I just think she's a cool person and she makes a lot of really cool content, and she actually even inspired the original creation of this channel, which was meant to be a sort of animatic style storytime channel. Louis Lemu, Scribbs, are you okay? No, seriously, you seem a bit stressed. Are you alright? Don't worry, Louis Lemu. Everyone is a little stressed, I think, at the moment, just because of the way that the world sort of spins at the moment. But hey, I am doing fine, don't you worry. We're just going into autumn, which is gonna be a nice change from just the heat disaster that has been summer, and I just can't wait to just sit inside with the rain drizzling down and enjoying like a hot cocoa or maybe even an energy drink. So don't worry, I'm doing good. User69, can you upload 2 Project Arrhythmia videos every week? I actually thought that maybe I would do this in order to sort of catch up on the different Project Arrhythmia content that I've missed out on while I was on my break, but no. I'm not a Project Arrhythmia channel. I probably never will be a just Project Arrhythmia channel, unfortunately, for a lot of people out there, but I want to make other stuff as well. And playing Project Arrhythmia every week, it's sort of like a nice rhythm, and it still keeps me excited for the new stuff that comes up. If I feel like I have to schedule it, so I have to play it twice a week, I could end up getting sort of, I don't know, I could end up losing that spark of love for the game, and I don't want to do that, but that's just what happens if you end up scheduling anything like too much or overplaying anything too much. So I want to have it like as a nice weekly thing where I can just sit down and enjoy the new stuff that's come out. Official Dre commenting on Meowder Space. Believe it or not, people have SS ranked this level, meaning that they've gotten no hits on it. Not me though, I'm not too much of a skilled player, lol. Though I have beaten it a few times. Can I get commended? No. If you beat it, you're a machine, and I don't think you're human, and I think the FBI should track you down and have you researched. Oh, and you're friends with Camilla? Yes, I am. The person that I showed off in the PA video, Synth Saturn, is called Camilla. She's a lovely person, and yes, we did actually go to high school together. So if you want to check out her channel, I'll put it down in the description, and I'll show the icon right here. There we go. Nice. She and I make sort of the same content now that I think about it. She's great, she's doing way better than I was the initial like year that I started doing YouTube, so I highly commend her for that, and I think that you should check her out. Is it me or did KitKat just dab? Yes, I've been seeing a return of the dab, and I am not a fan of it. It's popping up in Project Arrhythmia, different places where bosses are starting to dab now, and we're also seeing it in the Henry Stickmin collection. I can't stand for this. It's 2020. Let the meme die in peace. Sebastian, Scribbly, would you consider playing the Calamity mod for Terraria? Please answer, I really want to know your opinion. And I have considered it a bunch of times. Admittedly, I have been wanting to play the Terraria Calamity mod because I have been playing it a little bit with my friends before the final update for Terraria came out, and it's a freaking great expansion. There's so much stuff added to it, so many crazy bosses, and it really like pops up the difficulty scale as well. But it all comes down to intrigue and like interest. People actually gonna be interested in this, because it's sort of like a nice balance you need to keep. You need to have something that I want to play, but that people also want to watch. You can't have like the opposite where it's like something that a lot of people want to watch but I don't want to play at all, or something that no one wants to watch and then I only want to play. You need to keep that balance. So I don't know, maybe if there's a high enough demand for me playing the Calamity mod, which would need to be pretty high since Calamity is a pretty big let's play. I can't just get like 5 episodes into it and beat it. It's quite a lengthy one. But if there is the support for it, I might play the Calamity mod. So leave a comment down below if you want me to play Terraria Calamity, I guess. But anyways, that's about all the time I've got for this one. I'm trying my best to actually sort of carve my videos down so I can more easily reach that twice a day upload schedule. So I'm probably, that whole like uploading 40-minute videos for every video is probably something I'm gonna try moving away from. But I don't know. I would still love to do much more of this though. Sort of like the reading comments video where we sort of just sit down and talk about things. But that means that we need some subjects to talk about. So if you guys want to sort of support this kind of interaction between you and me, where we just sit and talk or answer comments of the sort, please leave some suggestions or questions down in the comments below, because then that means that I have some more stuff to work with the next time that I'm going to be doing this. I don't want to promise that it's going to be like a weekly schedule where I do a reading comments every weekend, but I would really like to do that, so I don't know, it depends on how much you guys are into it. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all taking care of yourselves in these unpredictable days. I'm gonna huddle down with this energy drink and my lovely chips and my plushie. And then I'm gonna start playing some video games. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna start recording something else, but still, that probably involves playing video games in some aspect. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.